Alright, welcome to the Mandolin studio. I had a couple of people express interest in this, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at Willie Nelson on the road again. Uh, I've vacillated a little bit about what key to look at it in, because my band used to play this in E flat, and I didn't want to teach it in E flat. And I went online and looked to see what key, most people taught the thing in, and it varied a lot. So well, I just went to the real song and listened to the real song. The real song is in E, so we're just going to do it in E, and then you can play right along with the song. All right, so hey, great suggestions, and let's check it out here. All right, so let's take a look at it. Like we said, we're going to do it in E here, and we're going to use this E, 4th fret of the G, middle 2 on the 2nd fret, and 4th fret on the E. So 4 on the outside, 2 on the inside. It's going to come down here to a G sharp. Basically, if it's just an A chord down. But 1st fret of the top 2 strings, 3 on the A, 4 on the high E. So you get this little shape that we're going to kind of move around here a lot. So E, this is just the main, I guess, first progression, if you will. From down, we're going to go F sharp minor, and this is a really cool sounding, easy way to do an F sharp minor, and I do it every chance I can. 1st fret of the E, A string open, 4 on the D, 6 on the G. Super nice sounding chord. And then A, B, and E. So that A, of course, it's just the same thing we just did on A flat, only it's right here, 2, 2, 4, and 5. And B is everything scooted up, 4, 4, 6, and 7, that same shape. E. So without me blabbing over the top of it, here's the progression. So there's the verse. Now when it comes time for the chorus, there's 2 ways to go about this. Here's the simple way, just A, back to E, back to A, back to E, and B. Here's a handy way to do the B that fits in real well right there, is 2 here on the A, 1 on the D, 4 on the G. So it kind of pauses and goes back. Now that's the simple way to do the chorus. One more time. But here's the fun way to do the chorus. If no one's singing and you're sitting around doing this by yourself, you can throw that melody in yourself. Let's do it this way. Instead of making our A chord here, let's take our A chord and make it just like the E, just this shape that we're doing, only up here on the 7th fret. So you got 9, 7, 7, and 9. This is also an A chord, but it's nice and high up, and feel, it's very uplifting sounding when you get it. So keeping that shape, you can just take your pinky and outline this melody, because the first note is already the 9th there. All you're doing is reaching up, keeping everything in place. You can reach up and grab the 11 to the 12 and just back, kind of wind up back here in the 9. So the melody you're doing without my other fingers in the way. but do that in the context of this chord. Back to the E. Back up here. Back to the E, and then just like before, can end on that B. It always ends on the B, you know, coming out of that chorus. Alright, so let's take a look at the solo here. And again, we're doing this thing in E, so it makes it all kinds of handy. You can do this whole thing almost on one string. So, let's check it out here. It starts off with a little harmony. It's literally the top half of the E chord you're doing here. It's just the A string on the 2nd fret, 4th fret on the E. Now we're just going to add one note up here to the 5th fret. And just walk down 5, 4, 2, open. While you're on that open, gives you plenty of time to move up to this little harmony at the top. It's the top half of your G sharp chord. You can also literally think of it as the notes we just did that were far apart. Just move that one closer together. And again, that same little melody. 5, 4, 2, open. From here, it's 4, 2, 2, open 2. And then the final melody, you're going to reach up to the 4, to the 5, our A note when it's on the A chord. Reach up, grab that B, the 7th fret. Slide from the 3rd to the 4th. Doesn't really matter if you start on the 3rd, just slide into that note on the 4th fret. 2nd, open. Then, second half, if you want, should just be the chorus as we've already done it. And again, ending with that B just like before. 2, 1, and 4. Anyway, such a handy solo in E. Just fits great. Just lay it right on top of that E string and have fun. Alright, super fun tune, super fun tune. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.